Hello everybody, this is Laddington's here, I'm Alfie, with a new series for all of yous football fans of the Barclays Premier League. I'm just going to do some simple match day predictions. I'm not going to go into actual score detail, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick who wins or a draw, and for each match that I get right from that, I'll add up, and at the end of the season I'll have accumulated some sort of score. I'm just gonna be extra special here. I'm gonna highlight them for you because I just wanna highlight the one that wins, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if they draw, if I decide they draw. So the first match, Arsenal against Sunderland. Arsenal have just lost Robin van Persie to Man United, which will be a massive blow for them. However, with the team they've got and with the replacements they've got, I still think they should have no trouble in beating Sunderland. So I'm going to go with an Arsenal win here. Second match here is Fulham against Norwich, and I'll try not to be biased on this one, being a Fulham fan myself, but we've got some problems with Dempsey. He's not in the squad, and we're probably going to be losing him at some stage. So that, I'd say, for us, it's going to be a big blow because he was a key player last season. However, Norwich have lost their manager, which last season I thought was what kept such a squad together, and I'm just trying to think of a word. I can't think of a word now, so I'm just going to try and sum it up in a different way. What I think their problem is that they've got a squad that a lot of players a couple of seasons ago, or a few seasons ago now, were playing in League One. So I really think that what helped them do so well in the Premier League last season was Paul Lambert's management, because that is not a Premier League squad they've got there. So I'm got to go with Fulham to get the win. Our third match is QPR against Swansea. QPR narrowly escaped relegation last season, and they've certainly gone to work in the transfer window, and they've brought in quite a few players. Swansea, they've lost Allen to Liverpool, and Sigurdsson, more importantly, to Tottenham. And I think the squad is quite weakened now. I think they'll struggle without Brendan Rodgers, and I do think QPR are going to do a lot better this season, so I'm going to go with them to win. Surprisingly, I've gone for a lot of home wins so far. Our next match here is Reading against Stoke. Reading are the new boys to the Premier League, and Stoke have been here for quite some time now. Sorry about that sound I made. I haven't actually. I'm making my decisions on the spot right now, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna go with a draw for this one because I think Stoke will have. I'll just highlight the whole thing. I think Stoke will have the experience which will help them. However, Reading do have some good players like Paul Grebniak, who is a money-grabbing bastard. But I will progress to the next match. West Bromwich Albion against Liverpool. I know some of you might like to disagree, but I think Liverpool are a team on the decline, and I think that the players they bring in are just ineffective. I mean, Charlie Adam at Blackpool's really good. Comes to Liverpool, it's not working. And they've spent a lot of money quite recently, so they're not going to be able to spend so much money now because money doesn't grow on trees, and I think they've used it all up on players that haven't worked for them. And Brendan Rodgers brought in Allen, but I think he's just going to be another player that won't do as well as everyone thinks he will. And speaking of West Brom, they've brought in Lukaku on loan, who I think will be key for them this season. I could see him being a good powerhouse up front. Anyway, moving on to this particular match, I'm going with a draw. West Ham against Aston Villa. This is I think West Ham did very well last season in going back up to the Premier League, and their team, got a good team of them. And Aston Villa, Paul Lambert's joined them and he's revived them. I'm gonna go with yet another draw here because I just can't see a winner from this. No away teams are actually doing and winning yet. Then we have Newcastle against Tottenham. Now, I would have gone for Newcastle this match, but both Kubai and Bar are doubtful for this, and I think they'll miss that. And I think Tottenham will do a lot better than they were doing last season, like towards the end. And I predict another stalemate here. Next match is Sunday's fixtures now. You have Wigan hosting Chelsea. Am I right in saying Wigan did beat them at one point last season? But to be honest, what Di Matteo's done to the team and everything, I honestly can't see that happening again. I see Chelsea coming like third place this season behind the two Manchester clubs, and I don't think they're going to get tripped out much by these teams like Wigan. So I'm just gonna the first away win. We've got Man City against Southampton now. Man City not really doing much in the transfer window. They've just brought in Rodwell, and there's rumours they're going to get Agger. But I don't think it matters. They haven't done too much because if you look at the squad already, it's if you look from defence through midfield and then to attack, it's the best overall squad in the Premier League. And I think Southampton, they've got some good players there. However, they're just going to get steamrolled, in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Man City now. And now I've got a Monday night football match. It's a big match, very big match. It's Everton against Man United. Man United now have the two best strikers in the Premier League, arguably, up front, and it's going to be a nightmare for defences throughout the league. I don't think Everton are going to really stop them. It is debatable whether Van Persie will come into a good form straight away. I think he'll do well enough to see Man United get the win. So there's my predictions. I'll be doing them. I don't really know when, because you have some midweek matches as well. I'll try and do them at good times. I should do all the weekend matches, so I'll probably miss out a lot of the midweek stuff, because generally you don't get as many matches midweek, so I'll just be making a video to predict 1 or 2 games sometimes. So I'll just do this whenever you have a period where most of the teams, or all of the teams, are playing within a similar sort of time. Please like the video if you enjoyed my predictions and my insight. Subscribe if you want more of stuff from us. I seem to be the only one uploading much right now. I don't know what's going on. God damn it, that's really inconvenient, actually. That is really inconvenient. That's Peter, by the way. And I suppose I better say goodbye to you, because I have nothing left to say. So goodbye, and if you don't subscribe, I'll poke your eyeballs out with a blunt spoon.